is now estimated to have had a tenth of the explosive power of the Hiroshima atomic bomb.
I started to see kind of big chunks of rubble and metal rods and glass just coming down onto the street all around me. And it became very, very dark.
Just a second, but you talked there, Tom Fletcher, about the relief effort. I think it's opportune to speak to Eunice very briefly, the Global Response Manager from the British Red Cross. Eunice, good morning.
We can now talk to Jeremy Smith, who works for the British Red Cross based in Beirut. Mr. Smith, thank you so much for being with us this morning. In your experience, have you seen anything that compares to this before?
Reporting for us from Beirut, well, listening to that was Eleanor Hardman, Head of Humanitarian Policy at the British Red Cross. They've launched an emergency appeal today to support their Lebanese colleagues. Eleanor, very good evening. Now, you were listening to what David said there. Obviously, scenes of devastation that we saw yesterday. What can the Red Cross do to alleviate some of the suffering?
Eunice is from the Red Cross. Good morning, Lewis.
Good morning.
Give us an idea of how difficult this rescue operation is that you're currently undertaking.
Well, I mean, yeah, as it's hard to describe the scale and just how devastating the impact has been of this explosion.
The British Red Cross has launched the Beirut emergency appeal for anybody in the UK who would like to support the relief effort in Lebanon's capital following that devastating explosion. The funds raised will help the relief work on the ground being provided by the Red Cross there. Rachel Kessler is the head of the Middle East and North Africa region at the British Red Cross. Morning to you, Rachel.
The British Red Cross has launched the Beirut emergency appeal.
Now, the British Red Cross has launched the Beirut emergency appeal for anyone in the UK who would like to support the relief effort in Beirut following the devastating explosion yesterday.
British Red Cross has launched the Beirut emergency appeal for anyone in the UK who would like to support the relief effort in Beirut following the devastating explosion yesterday.
The Red Cross has started an emergency appeal to help people in Beirut affected by the huge explosion there. At least 100 were killed and thousands more injured yesterday. Officials believe it was caused by chemicals being kept unsafely in a warehouse.